Welcome to All About Articulation, where we do a deeper dive into the articulation of some of your favorite action figures while glossing over other aspects like sculpt, paint apps, accessories, character history, because I suck at that, and there are already so many great reviewers on YouTube who do that already, and I don't want to waste your time. So without further ado, here is the Storm Collectibles Battle Costume M.BISON. So a couple quick thoughts right off the bat. I love Storm Collectibles. I buy pretty much every figure that they release, whether or not I'm familiar with the character or not. I just love them. So with that in mind, a little bit of a disclaimer. I am a Storm Collectibles fanatic slash apologist. They can really do no wrong in my eyes. Having said that, I was a little slightly disappointed in the way this figure rather, came out. I was expecting just maybe a little bit more, because M.BISON is such an iconic character, and the prototype shots and the advanced pictures that they released of this figure was so unbelievable. Not that it's a bad figure in any stretch of the imagination. It's not. It's great. But some of the articulation, because of the way they sculpted this, definitely hinders his flexibility. And you'll see more of that in a second. So right off the bat, I'm going to get him into a vanilla pose, as you can see here, and then just give you a little bit of a height measurement. He is exactly at 7 3/4. Let's give you a little bit of a close-up there. 7 3/4 to the T, and give you a little bit of a wingspan measurement. I don't know why this is relevant, but I just thought it'd be a fun little statistic for you guys to have. What do you think? So from fingertip to fingertip, he's about maybe 9 3/4. So the height is 8 3/4. The wingspan is 9 3/4. All right. Now we got his height measurement. This is like the NFL Combine. Now we got the height measurement out the way. Let's go from head to toe, and then we'll get into a bunch of poses. So head can look straight up. Anybody who is familiar with Storm Collectibles probably already knows the deal. They do all of their action figures pretty much the same. The head can look up that much. It's got a double-sided pegged dumbbell joint inside for the head and then for the lower neck. So you can get a lot of range. This is how he looks going all the way down. This is how he going all the way up. This way. You can tilt to the side. Incredible. His arms go all the way up for his hot tub pose. His arms can go all the way back. This is how far back his shoulder blades go. It's a little hard to see because of the shoulder pieces, but I should have taken them off to give you a better idea. You know what? I'll just take them off. Fuck it. There you go. This is how far back he goes. And this is how far front he goes, utilizing that the butterfly joint with elbows straight. He could, with a little bit of finagling, a little bit of cheating, he could touch fingertips, which is really cool. The elbows, however, only go to 90. Even with the double jointed elbows, he only reaches 90, as you can see right there, which is not ideal. They mix up the quality of plastic. You got hard plastic mixed with soft plastic. So the top portion of the torso is very soft rubber, and it allows more range of articulation. So as you can see, utilizing the top and only the top ab crunch, he can go this far down. And then now if you implement the bottom crunch with it, he can go that far down. So he can really go far. His crunch. Let's give you an idea of how far he's going. Any more, and the peg is probably going to pop off, so I'm not going to go too far down. And that's his ab crunch, his back extension, utilizing both the top and the bottom. He can go that far back. That's pretty far. You can definitely limbo. Now, his legs. He can kick this far up. And of course, you could cheat a little bit if you bend his ab crunch. Do like a little bit of a high kick. He can kick this far back. And again, because Storm likes to use soft rubber on the crotch middle piece area, it could get a little, I don't know, misshapen if you have him pose in a certain way. Like, you see that articulate, the backwards kick articulation really screws up his butt, the butt plastic, if you will, the butt rubber. This is how far he goes in a sideways split. Give you a little look there, and you can articulate, maybe fix his ankles and have him stand on his own. That's a sideways split, and here's his front split. So he can get down pretty far too, going this way. Not bad. Now his knees. Okay, so going back to his thighs and the thickness of his thighs. That's part of the costume. He's got big thighs. Not necessarily muscles, although it could be, but I doubt it. I think that's just the way his costume is designed. But because the thighs are so thick and so baggy, they don't let his feet come together. This is as far as his legs can go, coming together. That's it. It's prevented, so his ankles will never touch, unfortunately. And what happens then is that because it's so big and bulky, even though he does have a double jointed knee, you can't bend more than 90 degrees. That's it. Just a straight up 90. Forget about kicking his own butt. That'll never happen. So you see his ankle goes all the way down and goes pretty fair amount up. The toe articulation is there, of course, and is not hindered in any way, shape, or form, so that's good. But the the ankle, I thought, from looking at it, was going to get really, really, really compromised in terms of articulation by this whole gold piece here. But it's not, because it's 3 separate pieces, as you can see. There. It's 1, 2, and 3. And because they're separate pieces, it doesn't get in the way of articulation with the ankle hinge and the ankle pivot. So he does get good ankle pivot. Well, decent ankle pivot. I'm not saying good. Alright, there you go. So there's M.BISON. I'm going to put him in a couple of poses for you guys to enjoy, and I hope you guys liked this review.